You ready? You ready? Let's do it.
All right, so the southpaw Kelvin Gastelum here, early round one, likely to take the center of the octagon. You know this is a pressure fighter, sets a furious pace right out of the chute. Throws a big right hand, but doesn't find its home.
Ooh, head kick lands, he's hurt.
Back to the left hand now, unable to connect. Double jab is there. All right, so there it is. Just to your expectation, Daniel, you felt like the wrestler was going to be able to get his takedown game going, and the kickboxer is floored immediately here in round one.
Well, they say wrestlers have the ability to dictate where the fight takes place, especially against a kickboxer. And with that takedown, he proved that point very stern. Fighting behind a nice jab.
Early connection with the left from the champ. Just misses with the straight left hand. Gastelum goes for the takedown, unable to land. One of the better takedown artists out there, nothing doing on that attempt. Man, his sidekick is just killer. You saw it right there.
He has a really good sidekick. He's so fast at doing that technique, and there is no tell when he attempts that sort of strike.
Front kick to the body is there. Nice job by Gastelum. Well, just exhausting watching some of these takedown attempts. He's unable to get it there.
And he's attempting it over and over again. How long before he gets discouraged and accepts that this is going to be a stand-up fight?
Keeps going back to that jab, keeps throwing that jab, but unable to land. Jouban gets tagged by that stiff jab. Just out of range with that right hook. Oh, useful trick right there to get the takedown out of the clinch. Crazy accuracy and efficiency with these ground and pound strikes here, and if you're the opponent, you got to intelligently defend or the referee's going to stop it.
You got to defend, but you can see him now starting to gain posture, and the intensity at which he's throwing these ground strikes is starting to improve.
It's going to try to take his opponents back here, and he does.
Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
All right, working inside his opponent's guard here.
You cannot sit in these jiu-jitsu guys' guard. And you can't have one arm in, one arm out. Guys will start throwing up legs, chasing triangles.
Let's work. I'm going to stand this up.
Under 2 minutes to go now in our opening round. Jouban going to work here from the full guard. Nice combination of strikes, mixing it up pretty well here.
Trying to recover full guard there.
All right, the referee not seeing enough action there. We go back to the center of the octagon now.
Let's fight. Come on.
Get ready to counter that double jab for him. Single collar tie here. Nice job there defensively to block that knee attempt. Good work by Jouban. Back to the hook now. Gastelum gets the single leg takedown. Nicely done there. Big power shot there. And yet another hook connected there by Jouban. All right, looks as though that strike maybe opened up a cut around the eye area.
Yeah, it looks like that strike opened up a cut, John, but it's nothing to worry about now, but he's got to start to protect it.
Oh, big left hand from Kelvin Gastelum. He came into the UFC with a whole lot of power, but it's really been home to Rafael Cordero there at King's MMA. Gastelum as competent in his striking as he has ever been entering the octagon here tonight. Oh, they're trading huge shots here. We'll see who's the last man standing. Overhand lands flush. Oh, big knee. Oh, beautiful takedown by him there as he lands another one. He's keeping the stat guys busy.
And now he's in the guillotine.
Oh, gotta protect your neck. Guillotine choke is locked in.
Good job by the champ there. Sliding back out.
Let's work.
Final seconds of round one. Quick hip movement there, and he does indeed get back to his feet. Nicely done. Second round, straight ahead. All right, so there is the horn. That means the round is over. We nearly had a finish due to a submission, but I think you got to give credit to both the offense and the defense there.
Yeah, you got to give credit to both guys, but nothing's more beautiful than an extended grappling exchange like we just witnessed. One guy almost submitted, one guy escaping. It's one of the most exciting things you can watch in all of mixed martial arts.
Landed a solid punch there. All right, here we go. Next round is underway. Thought we might see a finish in the previous round. Had a submission attempt, but was unable to close it.
Wasn't able to finish the fight. Credit to his opponent having really, really good submission defense.
Oh, lands a hip toss to get him down. That can't feel good.
That hook was bad.
Back and forth we go. And a nice job at least staying upright on that. All right, what do you think? Another takedown attempt here. It seems like every time he's gone to the well, it's been there tonight.
When you're that successful with any one thing, why would you change it? He's going to shoot for another takedown, and I would almost be willing to bet he's going to secure it.
I'll take your action.
Okay.
Fighter blocks a punch.
Beautiful setup to the leg kick.
Well, the right hand has been there at times, not that time. Oh, and he caught the kick. Oh, beautiful reaction by him there, DC. Caught the kick and immediately countered with a perfectly timed takedown.
I mean, John, when you can have a reactionary takedown, it's usually the easiest one because you don't have to go and find the takedown. You just see something, you counter and react on it, and it makes the takedown much easier.
Oh, Superman punch! Just over 3 minutes to go in round two. Gastelum's eye is closing up. Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue. Back to his feet. Just out of range with the straight left hook. All right, so perhaps he's going to have to address something defensively. There is a legitimate cut around his eye.
Yeah, he got cut on the eye from that last strike. He's got to pay attention now before it gets worse.
Well, you can feel that breeze octagon side after the swing and a miss by Gastelum. Nice. Nicely done.
Holy smokes!
All right, looks like he is going for a hip toss here. Yes, he is, and with amplitude, able to take him down.
He got it. You know it. You know that it's coming, but he got it. He does a great job of disguising his technique. He is a fantastic judo player, and he did a great job of getting to his position.
Good fight here, under 2 to go. And there it is again, targeting that swelling. Why would you not, right? You doled out all this damage. Might as well go right back to it.
Well, especially if your opponent is not going to move his head. He's still trying to go out on his shield. He's so stubborn in trying to prove that he's tough. It's really costing him right now.
Oh, crippling knee to the body. Well, he was a little bit lackluster in round one. You can't say the same here in this second round. He has really picked up the pace, an uptick in the aggression and the output, and starting to find his range here in the pocket. Takedown defense is there. Under a minute, now to go in round two. All right, so the hands are crispy tonight. Not exactly what we thought we would see out of this wrestler, but as a former two-time U.S. Olympian yourself with some hands, you can fall in love with those.
He can fall in love with the striking, but he is showing tonight that everything starts with his wrestling. He gives it a level change, which then in turn helps him land in the striking. He looks fantastic. I did not expect him to look this good in the boxing fight.
30 seconds in the round. Just out of range with the big right hand.
Great job getting the fight to the ground. Takedown lands.
Oh, and he escapes up to his feet. Very nice.
In a very close round, a takedown like that might be the difference.
All right, well, 1 minute of end swell can only do so much. Let us look back at some of the damaging strikes in that previous round.
It doesn't seem like it's going to do much, and if it does, he can't take any more of these shots. He was too stationary. He took everything square on the target. He's got to move his head, and he's got to be proactive instead of reactive in terms of his defenses.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Here we go, third round of this championship fight. All right, next round is now underway. I thought there was pretty good back and forth action in the previous round.
Yes, it wasn't a firefight. It wasn't two guys throwing the kick and sink at each other. But you did see times where they came together and you saw the skill level of these two fighters.
Oh, he landed another great shot to the body there. Really starting to connect at a high percentage now in the latter stages of this fight. Takedown defense holds up. Big left hook coming, it's blocked.
That was... Oh! Gastelum's exhausted. He's very hurt. He's barely there anymore. Oh!
Well, his opponent seemed to be stunned to a significant extent, but was able to recover, and it's almost like he let him off the hook.
Kind of let him off the hook. He needed to really put his foot on the gas to try to find that finish.
Jouban's eye is starting to swell shut. Oh, nice job to slip off the center line there. His head movement has been a huge, huge factor defensively in this fight. Oh!
Beautiful little hook.
All right, pausing the action here, and if the referee calls for the doctor, this could very well be the end of the fight, given all that swelling around the eye.
It could be, and rightfully so. His eye is swollen shut. He cannot see his opponent. He's flailing at him. Can't find his target anymore.
Looks as though the doctor is going to allow the fight to continue for the athlete. May want to raise the guard a little bit.
He's got to raise the guard. He's got to take some chances because he's very limited in what he can do right now with that much swelling.
All right, so the ref will get the action back underway after that brief health and safety check. And to no one's surprise, the fans support the decision for the action to continue.
Absolutely. I mean, this official decided you can go. Even though at times the fighter may question whether or not he can do it, we have very smart ringside officials that make a determination, and the determination is get your butt out there and fight. Let's see what happens.
And we have a very smart fighter who is going to have to start protecting that injury to prevent it from getting any worse. Well, he hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down tonight. He continues to connect on a high volume of strikes here. Well, this is absolutely the hurt business. It's hard to see which party is more injured, but I think both fighters have been really affected with their strikes in this one.
Yeah, both guys have been affected. Both guys have been beat up. It's a very competitive fight. Let's see who has the heart to carry them through these very tough moments.
And we have passed the midpoint of the fight. Ooh. Well, he is really seeing things well offensively here tonight, and he's caused a lot of swelling there on his opponent. Oh! That'll do it!
Oh, my goodness!
Stop.
Yeah, man, crowd loving it. Just a gorgeous shot there to end the fight. Really just the way he drew it up. He found the opening and capitalized on it to the utmost extent. Nicely done to finish the fight. DC, you know what it's like to get that first UFC belt and become a champion. That is his reality here tonight, and